Oh no! And even four-time world champ slid into the bank. The power kept down, but he will need assistance here. Across the ice and snow. Oh, he's drifting!
How's that?
And the cars, they do a little bit of counter steering. Oh, it's all come together and we've got an overhitch. Verline goes over right on the finish line.
I think he was filming that as well.
Not sure. This is to the line. I see. Verline just understeering the car into the central barrier. On board, the hand goes up from Massa, then the impact. Exactly what happened. Oh yeah, Verline just heads to the middle of the track, and as soon as he hit there, it was going to go over. But the good news is that the Polaris
Team Great Britain against each other at the moment.
Now here's Kanan coming around the final corner. Oh, he got a little bit of a tank. It's all looking good here. Gets back on the power. Oh, hit the inside curb. Oh, steering wheel came off. The steering wheel came off in his hands. Indeed. I think, and into the wall. We've got another man into the wall. As Montoya's gone through.
For Castro Neves.
Looks okay to that point, and then just lose it. Not quite close enough to the inside. Quite a big hit on the horsepower per tonne out of the 330 horsepower, 2.4 four-cylinder driver there. But there's damage to the there. And watch the orange car. Clipped the outside first, and then couldn't get the lock off before he fell off the right-hand circuit. This is how it looked like from Gabby's point of view.
Malgré une chute au kilomètre 5, l'Israélien a encore une fois brillé. Je ne sais pas combien de temps exactement. Je lui ai demandé s'il...
Holds up Seeley. Oh! Down goes Roxon in a big one. That's right here at the bottom. Gets a big kick right there and just slams right into that jump. Okay, bottoms, because of all the rain, the bottoms of the rhythm sections are really soft dirt. The jumps stay dry and stay hard, and we found one of those little square edges that start to develop. Watch what happens. See all those ruts? Right away, he knew he was going over. Justin Hill, I wouldn't say he comes over on it, but wow, Faulkner just stopped. When it just stops on that whoop, bam, right here, over the bars. It's right on the top block.
Anderson trying to get by, and he tangles with Freezy. Down goes Anderson, down goes Musquin.
Just comes straight across. Anderson thinks he's going to cut down. His instincts failed him there because Freezy was right there. And
that play out later on tonight, and Anderson with a shot up inside the head. Faulkner, here he comes. Faulkner's going to get through there. You're coming right with him. And Jeremy Martin is down.
Wow, look at how messy it was there. Okay, so there's a couple riders go down. That would have been Nicoletti and Melroth. We'll look at it. Martin looks like he gets his foot caught right there inside the back of there, that blue and white Yamaha. So he goes to double, single, gets into that transition. We've been talking about it off. He comes up short. Just ragdolls, and notice he's on the takeoff to the triple jump. Right here, he just gets flung over. Tough blocks, bounces him up, and he lands right on the tough blocks. And notice some other riders coming through on the takeoff of that triple. He managed to just...
The start isn't critical. In the opening moments in Sepang were as dramatic as ever. Pole sitter Andrea Roda in the cars, who then immediately came together as Giorgio Maggi in the number 8 race performance car hit the right-hand side of car number 30. Ahead of him, car number 38, Spirit of Race, attempting to overtake, and that's gone wrong as it was with the number 5 DH Racing car. And Matthew Vaxivier just overcooks it here at turn 15, spinning the car and coming to 26 Stockwicke Motorsports car pushing him into a spin before taking another hit from the number 37 BBT Ferrari.
Wasn't able to rejoin, but Tira Sosathakoul still managed to set a time of 1 minute.
Several cars having to take evasive action to avoid his spinning car. The Australian lost a lot of time. And that is Nasrat Muzayin in the number 38 Spirit of Race Ferrari. He's the next. With Buriram, one of the newer tracks on the Asian circuit, several of the drivers were making their debut here. Quick Motorsports with Nigel Moore behind the wheel, and watch closely as he has a big spin and goes off track.
That is so important. Remember, Armstrong beat him up last time in race 1. Oh, another crash! And this time it's the American, number 5, nudging the back of Andres early as they exited the last corner, and then as they, boom, hits the back of Vardenathan, damages his rear wing, and in the process goes out, and he goes into the loop and just aquaplanes off. It wasn't that fast an accident yet, just gets into the gravel. That slows him down even more. Here's another look. And just rolls, jostling for position, and oh, Armstrong again involved! And Marcus smoothly done, but Blackstock, I think, was still on the outside. Yes, he was, and that's where he turns in, and really no real fault of Shelby Blackstock. They exit the last corner and they touch! Oh, they're both out! And is there damage to Armstrong's line? And let's just see, yeah, they touch, and a really racing incident. No, 3 abreast, Ahmed on the outside, Leach sandwiched in the middle, then it's Habsburg, oh no, they touch, and off go all 3, and Randall misses them, into the barriers they go, and 3 of the leaders are out, including the pole. Ahmed got a very good start, Leach gets ahead of Habsburg as you'd expect, but then he touches Leach then touches Habsburg, and all 3 of them off and out of this race. And I would have to say, the original incident coming round the outside, not a lot of room there, and sure enough, side of Leach, behind Piquet, and you can see the water as he comes across just slightly, that's all it was, touches Leach, Leach then touches Habsburg.
There, and my front wheel got locked into his side pod there, and you know, it sent all 3 of us off into the wall, which is a bit of a shame, you know, we're,
marred by a heavy crash involving Lewis Leeds of Australia. Ex-left-hander, yeah, Kivan is still there, and that's what unsided Nurbauer and spun him round. No damage. Under pressure now from Anam Ahmed. And oh, they're both off! And they're both out of this race. The inside went Ahmed. And, well, to be fair, Deruvala just spun it round in front. Christian Hahn spins out, and so too does...
Voilà, le gros petite attaque entre Tréluyer et Rivière.
Jamin, et là ça va revenir.
Et là ça revient avec...
oui, ah oui, et puis Bertrand Ballas, c'est de finir. Il a plongé, Nils, il a été contacté.
Ah non.
Et la Gorse essaye de passer, mais ça n'a pas fonctionné. Mais notre Elie a bien résisté dans le drapeau rouge. Et les pilotes qui ne ralentissent pas, là, attention.
Ils l'ont pas vu.
Regardez, il y a sur le toit, oh là là, la Clio sur le toit, on ne l'a pas vu.
Peut-être Vivian qui a choisi l'intérieur. Lui va s'en finir, attention, accrochage derrière.
Et on va voir.
On va voir. Non, c'est probablement un choc.
Oui, c'est un choc. C'est un choc avec...
C'est Jacques Wolf.
C'est Jacques Wolf.
Antonio direct, très fort et ça va assez vite. C'est très court, là, j'ai l'impression que ça a duré une éternité. Je suis resté des heures dans la voiture.
Javozon qui peut peut-être passer Panis.
Et voilà, Nils Tilda. Ils sont à 47 de secondes.
Oh, PDC qui fait la faute. PDC qui fait la bonne motricité. Oui, Toralata qui va passer. Il va passer à l'intérieur.
Oui, il est en travers.
Split in 2. Now, did it just suddenly get sucked underneath the car out of the blue? No, it's got sucked above the car, nearly clouted the driver on the head there.
The headlamp had already gone.
Ah, that's what it was. Off has gone the 88 car, 4th in
momentum, but then was able to gather it up and then still get by the number 10 car. Oh, that's the replay.
So the 8...
That's not the replay.
No, that's the other car. The same spot on the track.
One of the advertising hoardings with it. Now, which car was that? 2 or 22? It's the... I think it's got... It is the 2.
And now, what? He has gone off at 1 and rear wheels on the white line. Jeremy, and just, I think, took a wide line. Yeah, got his left rear onto the painted yellow curb. And no...
Those two now, where are they? Heading down into the
off
special...
has got the 14 Lexus, just when we were talking out. It's
No.
not a touch. It was just too much right foot from the very...
Really careful. There you see Seb Morris. He's taking chances. Look at that, Jeff.
Down, change the whole tub monocoque, as we call it. There it is. And that left front punched its way into the monocoque.
SX number 93 that he was battling with, just gone through. Oh no, through the kink, got onto the right-hand curve.
Driver change. Dirk Werner has gotten out and Fred Makovecki has jumped behind the wheel of that car, but we also had the number 70 Mazda. It was stationary on the pit lane. They had actually turned the car off and plugged a data cable into it. Full tank of fuel, no tires for that car, as the car that was having all the issues out on track came down.
At a straight run.
Second in the pits, which would be about the right time for a normal pit stop. So I would guess they put...
Like I said before, we have to stay out of trouble and keep our nose clean.
Of the 8 car, yeah, the 4th placed PC machine, and actually into, yes, the Armco barrier covered by the...
Kirky is easy on the brakes, and Ricky just releases that brake pedal like Dirk Mueller did, but he was not close enough, guys. He was not